Belize Watch. Knowledge of the past, impacting the present, building the future.
Jump and shout all over the nation. We're breaking out with a new creation.
Eugenio Ah has been an environmentalist for decades. He has worked for several national conservation organizations. He welcomed the Belize Watch team to his farm in San Antonio Village in the Toledo district. Our first show with Ah takes us on the trail to his farm. We will have that for you after we hear from our partners: the Belize Tourism Board, the BARI, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and Shell Belize Limited.
Land of the free by the carriage sea, our manhood we pledge to thy liberty.
Show your pride by respecting our national anthem whenever it's being played. We're blessed. We are free. We are proud. This is our Belize. Respect it, cherish it, love it.
Shell V-Power, with 3 times more cleaning and friction-reducing molecules. Go well. Go Shell.
We are the BARI, offering you great products, good service, and of course, the lowest prices in the entire country. Visit us in Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio Cayo, Orange, and now in San Pedro, La Isla Bonita. The BARI. Get more? Be less.
Lijahel COVID-19 toh kwal shiwa pi reheb li poyanam kama reheb li toh mahi ni keskolat keb li bakun ebling ash kolomeb shlish akus kwang klish ju ameb sa shiw nakte chape asban lijahel li booster haan yal behen bakun jo chik emang resh kawur bisinkil la hun shahalil re naktatruhang chisnum sinkil lijahel COVID-19 nakna balep li poanam shkolomeb shbakun kwal usak chok reheb li kalibal mokotento ta naktatbako re naktat oy bening resh benil kabil marah re li booster ula anichak li banebal utkul la bakuna nakwang kalak akrisheb li karahomeb.
It don't matter what part of the jewel you come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean?
And I'm in the beautiful village of San Antonio. And San Antonio really has a lot of meaning for me because if I may, gentlemen, with your permission, start off introducing this show, recalling that my mother was a nurse here in San Antonio, and I'm sure the older folks in San Antonio would remember her as Nurse Elliott, right? Because that was her maiden name. That was before she met my father. Okay. So she did nursing care here, and my brother Evaristo Cho, who she took under her wings from San Antonio, also originated in this village. He lived in Guatemala and he passed away in Criquehute. So it might be a good idea to dedicate this show to both of their memories, my mother and my brother Evaristo Cho, right? So, Don Eugenio, this is a scout handshake, Don Eugenio, the left hand, right? Because I'm also involved in scouting, so this is a scout handshake.
You see what I said? I'm learning something.
You see why this, and you know why the scouts handshake like this, Don Eugenio?
Chief, you could go ahead and tell me what you know.
Because it's a hand close to the heart. You see? That's how you do it, right? close to the heart,
Right.
right? So you shake with the left hand. So, Don Eugenio, nice meeting you,
Nice
and
meeting you too,
thanks
Chief.
for having me here on your farm.
Man, like what you
Well,
said, you're no new to San Antonio, not at all. I mean, you have, your family has been here, your brother is here, and now you're the brother here too now.
yes,
Yeah.
feels so good,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Paul Mahong is the one that brought us here, though, and I always ask Paul to. But let me meet this young man first, Paul. Who is he?
My name is Mauricio Ah.
Mauricio.
Yeah.
Mauricio, you go to school here, or
Yes,
what
I
you do? Tell me about you, Mauricio.
Well, so I already finished primary school.
All right.
So I'm not going to high school, but I'm going high school in the next year or next 2 years. But I'm going to
All
high
right.
school. Yeah.
And you will be along with us on the show, right?
Yes, I will.
Very good,
He's
Mauricio.
my grandson.
Your grandson.
My grandson,
I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
You know, I like to see family working
Yeah, yeah.
together. You know, when they got a family unity, you can't beat that, right?
I agree with you.
Yeah. But Paul always set the pace, you know, because Paul is our agent here in the Toledo district. He is Mr. Toledo, the famous Paul. So, Paul, where are we? And well, you do your thing, Paul.
It is surely another lovely day here in the Toledo district. The entire Belize Watch crew, including Dr. Rene Villeneuve, Chief, and Miss Ava and Chris, we had a nice ride on paved road all the way from PG to San Antonio, about 21 miles in the heartland of the Toledo district. We came upon this beautiful Mopan Mayan community of San Antonio, where on the roadside, entrance road to his farm, we had Mr. Eugenio Ah, his grandson, and others waiting for the Belize Watch crew to arrive. But Chief, I know him for over 40 years because I am a bit older than him, but I've always known him as a very hard-working person, as a young man, and now into getting the senior years. But I know him not only as an outstanding farmer, but he's a strong environmentalist, so has had working experience in the environment and conservation. And he is a true promoter of his culture. I will not say much about Mr. Eugenio Ah because we'll hear more about him, but of course, we appreciate the warm welcome you gave us this morning on the Belize Watch crew.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for welcoming us, Don Eugenio. But Don Eugenio, before we go on that trail, because I understand you're taking me on a trail that side, down there,
Right.
and then and I also understand I have to walk for a long distance. But before we start,
What about the distance, Chief? We'll get there. The first step is the hardest step to take. When we get into the mode, you're going to love it. Yeah,
Yes.
you're going to love it. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it because I enjoy these adventures. But let's look at your life very
Okay.
quickly so we can establish who you are.
Yes.
Hold the microphone, Don
Yeah,
Eugenio.
yeah.
All right.
My name is Eugenio Ah. My parents are Mauricio Ah and Priscilla Salam. I am the first child, of the 10 siblings that they had, no? Yes, I grew up in San Antonio. I went to school at San Luis Rey. I attended church at the Catholic church there. I can still remember the date of that church. It's 1954, it was built, So I actually spent most of my life here. And from there, then I went to school to Punta Gorda. Then at the time, it was, remember, the St. Peter Claver College, the Jesuit-run school, it was there that I went to school. And it was actually where it started. It really started, like what I said, the experiences that I had is that, first of all, I have worked in various capacities at different organizations. First of all, culture. It's actually culture that started me. I used to work with the Toledo Maya Cultural Council in the 1980s. I was at a tender age of 16 years old. My first role was actually as a recording secretary of the board of directors for TMCC. And then my main mentor, my uncle Florentino Salam, deceased, he was actually the person who has built me into where I am right now, He's a PR person, I can clearly remember when, we had this, the crowd was really into breaking into a fight, tempers were high. So he get into that, stadium and start to talk, and everybody at the end were laughing. Yeah. And I said to myself, I want to be like him. I hope I'm like him now. I'm not sure. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks. Yeah, so then after that, my first job at the conservation organization was actually Belize Audubon Society. Okay. I spent 12 years working with Belize Audubon in different capacities. I started as a ranger. From there, I went to a head ranger. From there, I went into director of the Cayo Parks. And from there, I got a scholarship. I went to the U.S. and studied at the University of Moscow in Idaho, to specialize in protected management and planning. And from there, then I came back. I was then, put in charge of all the protected areas. I became the protected areas director at Belize Audubon. So I used to travel the whole of the country. Then Light Hawk, I flew over the country, so I know the country from north, south, east, west.
The full works.
The full works, even at sea, even at sea. Yes, so that is where it all started. From there, then I move on. I did work with Tumulkin Center of Learning, Yes, so I did there. I taught natural resources management, and from there I supervised agriculture students, and from there then I moved to TIDE, Toledo Institute for Development and Environment. Well, the then director at the time, Will Mejia, we went to the same university. So I guess you have heard a lot about my work. So, he said, join the team. So I joined the team again. I worked with TIDE 12 years. 12 years. Then after that, I worked with Yashche. I just left work 2 years ago. Yes, and I can say that I have seen the different contribution of different organizations, Yeah, so now I'm doing farm work. I'm doing my farm work now. How does it came to be? Because of the experience I have seen with protected management, the ecosystem I saw there. You know what? I said I think I can replicate this ecosystem on a land that can be productive, a farmland. Okay. And moreover, then what made me think of that and plant that is because I traveled through a lot in Central America. I was fortunate enough,
to be like neighboring countries.
Neighboring countries, Canada, United States, the neighboring country, Mexico, and of course then Guatemala and way to Panama. So yes, I traveled a lot, and that is where I have started to get into this kind of agriculture, agroforestry.
Agriculture, agroforestry.
Yes, agriculture and forestry, agroforestry. That's more or less what it meant. So, and from there, I started to do something. While I was at Yashche, I was fortunate enough to go to Cuba, and from there, wow, what I was thinking was actually I went there and saw it. You know what? I'm right on track. Right? So I am a built-in farmer, so to speak. Yes, of course, with a little bit of background that I have in high school, the agriculture background. So I went up and moved it farther. So, and from there, Chief, that is where we're going to see. So at this point, I invite you. Let's go. We're going through this path.
We're coming through this little path here, and we're going to, let's see what we'll see once we embark on this little path. Let's have the adventure. Why not? Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Is this one gentleman that they are joining us too?
Yeah, those are my friends and my son coming. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take the walk down then.
Right.
And you tell me I have to walk how far is it?
We are going to walk for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
For about 20 minutes we should be walking. But maybe if we see something interesting, it might take a bit of time. We'll stop and talk,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we go through here or here?
Well, we're taking the left path.
Left path.
Yes,
okay.
Left path. And by the way, this is the family right here. My brothers, my family. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the house of my mother and my father right here. So yeah, Chief, this is where we are.
So now that you have retired, you're at home now.
I am at home, at my farm, with a cup of coffee, always looking at what's happening on the farm, studying the land carefully so that I'll be able to understand the land.
Yeah. I hear a saw going off, cutting wood.
That's a weed eater, I think.
Oh, it's a weed eater, okay.
So somebody's cleaning the yard there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, by the way, I want you all to meet my mother.
Oh, this is
She's the one.
This is where you live?
Yeah, no, this is my mother's house.
Your mother's house. Okay.
Yeah, she's the one who has instilled me the discipline, the hard work, values that I have, Yeah.
So let's meet Mom.
Yeah, let's meet my mother.
Okay.
Yeah, down.
She's relaxing, eh?
Yeah, well, she's now very old, and a bit not too well. It's been ridden for quite a while, maybe about 8 months, but she's trying to get better now. We're trying to push her to come up.
Okay.
She's strong. She's a fighter.
Good morning, Mom.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you. Can I?
Okay.
How are things with you this morning? How are you feeling today?
I feel a little bit better than before. I get sick bad. I can walk. I can. Somebody will help me to. That's why, thanks God, I ask God make He give me more time to walk. Not forever, just a little.
You want a little more time to.
Yes, that's what I ask God. That's why I a little bit better now. My strength start to come again.
Well, let's hope and pray that you recuperate completely, and that let's hope that you recuperate completely, and that next time when I see you, you're walking around.
Yeah, I walk because when I drop, I can walk again. My children come and lift me up, but I cry because.
You have lived in San Antonio all your life?
Yes, because I live in San Jose. I grew in San Jose. When San Jose started to build them, I'm 9 years old.
Okay.
That's why I went to school there. Not long when I got to school. Only 1 year. My pa put me to school.
Okay.
That's why I can't talk good English, but
you do good enough. I'm understanding you quite well.
I tried my best because I went all about I work with the group.
Which group is that you're talking about?
The Toledo Patriot Association group.
Okay. Toledo.
Toledo Patriot Association.
Patriot Association. So you do pottery?
Yeah. Yeah. I went to Merida. I gone to Guatemala. I gone to Quetzaltenango.
Wow. So you've been all over.
Yes, I walk about. But when I start to getting old, I stop it because then basket, I have a lot of basket because then people they start to do everything.
So you still have some of your stuff that you made?
Yeah, that's why we stop it. We cannot sell it again because too much.
Too much, yeah.
That's why we left the group.
And then the family, how many children you had overall? 11 children?
7 boys, 4 girls.
And what was it like raising the children here in San Antonio?
Oh, it's hard. It's hard. But I try my best to raise my children. I fight myself to look at how can I feed them. Because my husband, he like drink. That's why I'm very poor when I raise my children.
Now, what would you say to the elderly people who might be listening to you right now, and the young people too? Because we have a wide audience. What would you tell them about San Antonio, yourself, San Antonio, how to live their lives?
Well, nobody would come and visit me. Nobody come and ask me question. That's why I can't say nothing.
But I did ask you a question now.
Oh yeah, because
everybody hear you. What would you say? Yeah. Let me get that. Let me get a question from you, Maya, because that's a fascinating question.
Ada binti ko baka o te an noch up to Christiana to noch ile kwat an ko hobecha villa ko bihikut benso kustal.
Okay, here we go.
Then I will advise them to have the will raise the children, how they will make their life, because its life is hard right now. You have to fight to find your money, to find your food, for everything. We want to give you to children. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I see it when I raise my children. I got 11 children. But I raise them. Thanks God, give me my strength to raise my children.
So could we summarize it by saying hard work and being grateful and thankful to God is the secret?
That's thank God, yes. Give me the power, and I raise my children. Thanks God now. He start to take care of me again. When I get sick, he always come and see me. Always come and give my tea. He feed me, but me, I can't eat because I sick. Thank God I come back a little bit.
But the investment in the children, it was worth it, right? Because, like you say, Eugenio is taking good care of you.
Yeah, I take
And I
good
see
care.
your grandchildren and great-grand around
Yes,
too, you know.
I have a great grandchildren. I don't know how much, maybe 50 to 80 children. Yeah, I have a lot of, grandchildren. I have it for my son, my daughter, my granddaughter. They have my second grandchildren.
So what will you tell your grandchildren right now if they were listening? Say it in I want to hear you say it in my head. What do you tell your grandchildren?
Kobina kawalot ya chichipus. A chicha lebo yalo ton bishabia wala.
I will tell them how will I raise them, how will I raise them, They, they could fight for themselves to have a children, to raise the
Take
children
care of them,
again.
right?
Yeah.
Take care of the children,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And that's it.
yeah.
Well, Mom, thank you so much for talking with me, and I want to wish you the best. And I hope next time I hear from Eugenio, I hear that you're up and moving strong again, okay?
Yeah, that's good. Thanks God. Maybe we'll come back again.
Okay.
If I will, my strength come back, well, thanks God because I ask God.
Okay, and it's in God's hands. All the best to you, Mom. And thanks for talking with me,
When
okay?
I drop, I can't lift myself, only my children. I cry when it start to lift me. But
But we'll get better.
I start to pray and pray and pray and pray every minute because pain is like this for me right here.
Wow.
It eat me. I cry whole night. I can't sleep. A whole day I can't sleep.
Let's hope we get some relief, Mom.
Pain.
Pain,
But
yeah.
I ask God make He move that pain in my body, so
Well-
that it could get strong again.
Well, God bless you, Mom. All the best, and thanks for what you're doing and for the family you've raised.
And you too. God bless you. You come and ask some question for me. Thank you very much.
Pleasure is all mine, Mom. Good meeting you.
So you see, Chief, that's why I was saying that, meet my mother. She's the fighter, and it's her that instilled that discipline, that ethics, that hard work value. And I can recall when I was probably 7 or 8, I can look at a planting tree. I was a puny little boy, She's the one who cut it, and then she's the one who would bag it, and then she's the one who would carry it to the market to sell. And I still have that ethics. Every day I plant something, but nonetheless following the moon cycle too.
Oh, yeah, we have to tell them about that moon cycle. I guess when you get on site,
Yes, so that is why then all of what she has instilled in me as values is what you're going to see on my farm now. And that's exactly what I'm trying to give my grandsons, my children. So what you're going to see now at the farm is actually it's a family farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Okay then, so let's go.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mom. All the best. All the best, Mom. Thank you. All right.
Yeah. We're going to,
this side.
Yeah, this side.
Let me follow you then, because.
Yeah, Chief, we'll go. We're going to trail now. Yeah.
Okay.
So what we will be doing is that we're going to walk along in the forest, but along the creek.
Along the creek.
Along the creek, and you'll see the importance
down here.
Yeah, why we want to keep the forest along the river, But nonetheless, knowing San Antonio is a farming community, And I think over the years, they have demonstrated, the old folks, then my father's generation and my generation also understand the importance of forest cover, so that you have streams flowing. At the end of the day, you will still have your fish, your hooties. Nonetheless, the important use of water is still there. You can, wash, bathe, recreate, especially now, like how Easter is coming. You have a lot of people coming to the creek. Yeah.
So we'll walk the side of the creek.
We're going to walk on the side of the creek.
Okay.
Also, too. Hold on. Also, too. Let me get here. That's what
hold on. I don't like sitting on stone. So I just take your time.
Take your time. Sorry, Chief. I forgot one thing.
What you forgot?
I had additional support that we need to use.
Oh, the stick, no?
The stick, yeah, your walking stick. But nonetheless, while we wait, I forgot to give it to you. You see, like what we mentioned, the forest. the riparian zone or forest cover along the creek is really important. As you can see here, this is food, you know. This is food. This is what you call pakaya. Have you heard about
I've
pakaya?
heard the name pakaya before.
Pakaya. Well, how do you prepare that? Well, actually,
This is the pakaya itself.
Water is mature now. So what happened is that we're going to have a bunch of seed here, bunch of seed that you can, you know. Now I plant them because I'm encouraging, you know, them to multiply. But let's talk about the food itself.
Okay.
The pakaya, you know, it's long. It's like how would I say it? It's, you know, it's a long fruit, you know, but inside it's very tender. If you can see, this is just like you see the seed here.
Almost like cabbage bark. No?
Yeah, let me just plug this. I'm gonna, you know, for the interest of our audience. You see, this is the shape. See, see the shape. Now it's mature. It's split. So this will be coming, you know, into green fruits, red, and after that it's going to be purple.
Okay.
So what we do in January, December, this is when they are in bloom, and we harvest them. So you get this and boil it. You know, you cut the end, and you boil it, you know, till it's tender. So what you do then, you strip off the flesh off it, no, and from there you get eggs, tomato, onion, garlic, and you fry that, and then you eat it with hot tortilla, handmade.
Sound good.
Yes.
Sound healthy too.
Healthy. So this is what we have. And in fact, if you look at it here now, coming back to the forest provides food. Yeah. Forest provides shelter, humidity along the stream. So that's why it's very important that we maintain the forest cover along the stream. Yeah. And not only along the stream you can get this, but what about the flora in fauna and flora of the stream too. So it's very important, you know.
So you should never cut down right to the water side.
Even
leave a bit of forest along.
Yes, even we have that in conservation laws. You know, the Lands Act has that. Keep your 66 feet riparian zone, right? Never clean it. But we'll talk about it when I reach you.
Of course.
We will be back on the trail after we take a break to hear from our partners, the Belize Tourism Board, the Bari, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and Shell Belize Limited.
Show your pride by respecting our national anthem whenever it's being played. We're blessed. We are free. We are proud. This is our Belize. Respect it. Cherish it. Love it.
Shell V-Power with 3 times more cleaning and friction-reducing molecules. Go well. Go Shell.
We are the Bari, offering you great products, good service, and of course, the lowest prices in the entire country. Visit us in Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio Cayo, Orange Rock, and now in San Pedro, La Isla Bonita. The Bari. Get more? Fieles.
Lijahel COVID-19 toh kwal shiwa qui reheb li poyanam kama reheb li toh mahi ni keskulat kheb lish bakun ebling ash kolomeb shlish akus kwang lish ju ameb sa shiw nach te chape asman lijahel li booster ha an yalsh behen bakun jo chik emang resh khawur bisinkil la hun shakhalil re nach tatruhang chisnum sinkil lijahel COVID-19 nakna balep li poanam shkolomeb shbakun kwal usak chok reheb li kalibal mokotento tanak tatdoko rena tat oy bening resh benil kabil marah reli booster ula anichak li banebal utkul la bakuna nakwang kalok ak resheb li karahomeb
It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You that you and me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean?
Smell the orchids. Okay.
So that again is another thing of this forest. That's measuring the age of the forest. You know, when you have vines like this or air plants, that is a recovering forest.
So the vines here on this tree indicate recovery?
Yes, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is
When
it.
you say recovery from what?
After a disturbance, really, the recovery of the forest really takes a lot of time. You will have from 5 years as your what you call your pioneering stage, where you have all fast dying plants. They're not hardy plants that dies, and afterwards they're establishing, shade and mulch for what you call hardwood species to take over. For example, like the pacaya, that's a high forest plant. That's a shade-loving plant. So like with these now, this indicates also that
the forest is alive.
The forest is alive. It's coming, and also indicates it has not been probably disturbed before.
Okay.
The only maybe the disturbance is natural disturbance by hurricane.
And the creek down there, I know we were walking alongside the creek. That's right down there. What creek is that?
That is it's actually one of the its main tributaries. If you travel more up, going towards Santa Cruz, the waterfall, this comes straight from the waterfall. But you have other tributaries.
Yeah, we have seen the Santa Cruz waterfall.
Right.
I think they had a little hydro system there, if I'm not mistaken.
Right now, this is the main part, but as it comes down farther and farther, you have different streams joining this tributary.
Okay.
And even from here, we have 7 streams as we reach to my farm.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, so you're going to see really what's...
So we are close right now?
Yeah, you'll see it.
Okay.
We're going to be a total different
walking.
thing. Yes.
When it rains a lot, how you handle this trail? Because it just rain a little bit and you could see where you got to be careful.
Well, Chief, I think what animal should I think we are like the brocket there or the white-tail there. The mud doesn't really stop us. I think we we grow it when you're young, so you have that balance, so really it's not a problem for us.
Okay.
It's natural.
Okay.
Natural.
So we're going up higher now?
It's probably about more than your 4 feet more.
Okay.
And then we're going up the hill.
All right, let me take my time here then.
Yeah, take your time, please. Take your time. Because we don't want you to slide down the hill.
Neither do I want to slide.
And moreover, look, choose your spot where you're going to put your foot like this, right?
Okay.
See, like this here. So you're sure,
So you know where you're putting your foot.
Yeah.
Put your foot the wrong spot and you go skating down.
Imagine you're a jaguar. You have to choose where you put your foot, right?
Oh, will we see any jaguars on this hike?
We won't be able to see because they're nocturnal animals, but they're around.
Yeah, but if
last year I lost 3 dogs.
Oh yeah?
From this.
Have you lost any people?
No, not right. Not now.
So if you see a jaguar, what do you do when you see a jaguar in front of you?
No.
Stare him down, right?
No, you're bringing me back to my conservation days. I used to be the director of Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Sanctuary, and I clearly remember before, because you have tourists there, because cruise tourism was then at the time really quite a lot. So my first job really in the morning is safety. Check the trail. Check the trail for any poisonous snake, any obstacles like falling logs, So I was walking, it was towards the waterfall trail. I saw a little cub. So what I did is that, mamas, they're defensive, right, to their babies. So I started to backtrack, and I see her coming. So what happened is there, don't run. Don't run and turn your back and run. Because you know what? For safety, don't run. Because if not, then they're going to think you're the prey. They're going to chase you down. Yeah.
But I can't run if I even want to run. Where will I run? Look there. The only run I could do is to roll down and go towards the water.
Like you have to whatever, think of something.
And then you can mention snake just now.
That snake is again is one of my passion too.
You love snakes?
I love snake.
Okay then.
I love snake.
My cameraman go.
Again, you brought some experiences. I work in conservation for 35 years. I literally live in the forest in my jungle hammock. So, you know, I have experienced 9 times with fertilance.
Will we meet any, chances that to meet any today?
No.
I don't want to meet them.
No, but not chief. You won't, definitely not. Okay. But I will tell you something else besides that. And, you know, like my first time, you know, like, oh, I feel that cold feeling because I see that snake, you know, trying to strike me. And afterwards, no, I kind of built that respect for them. Okay. But the lesson there, really snake, gauge your body temperature. Okay. You know, it's your chemistry that they gauge, and if you overreact, they're going to react. Because remember, you know, that heat in your body, you know, because they have that sensor in their nose, feeding that's, you know, and then if you're a threat to them, and if you get frightened and your heart movements increase your body temperature. Okay. You know, and moreover, maybe you're stressed out too, and that body temperature is high.
So you know, if we see a snake right now, let us say my producer, Abajin Dia, sees a snake. And what should she do? Just stay still?
Stay still. You could come as close as the snake, and by stepping, when you don't touch it, it will never bother you. That's my experience. Okay. That's my experience in the conservation field. Okay. So
that's a good experience.
You know, Mr. As we were walking through the jungle here with you, I recall an incident where a man was walking through the trail like we are doing today, and a big jaguar jumped from the tree right in front of him. But he was starting school. If you're going to die and you get a chance, say your final prayer before you die. So the man kneeled down in the trail and said his prayer. The jaguar stood up and said his prayer. And you know the jaguar kneeled down and prayed too. And the man said, look, jaguar, you don't have to pray before you die. I will not kill you. The jaguar said, I'm not praying that way. I'm saying my grace before meals.
Oh, Paul. You have to be Paul. You have to be Paul. But that's a good thing. He's having fun here on the trail.
His meals before he eat it.
He's expecting his meal before he eat it. And then, okay. So we continue going up, right? All right.
You know what? A lot of people come here, you know, why don't you put railings? You know, we are get so used to it, like running like mountain goats here.
Okay. I mean, look at this drop off here. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Let me continue moving up because there's a big drop off there that I don't want to see. Butterflies.
Just take your time, please.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this hike, you know. But this is a kind of...
This is the adventure.
Yeah, but I think, whether you have to walk here or up here? Up here, right? Because you are the expert, so that doesn't look good to me. That looks like I will end up down in the river there.
Yes, and then the leaves, you know. Remember, the leaves have oil, right?
Yeah.
So it just slide down.
It will slide us up.
Yeah,
right?
because it's getting dry. Yeah.
So I think I'm learning to maneuver a little bit.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Because this will be a heavy drop. Okay, here we go. Oh, oops. Huh.
Careful, Chief. Careful.
God, that could be dangerous there. What happened just now?
Yeah. If you slide, just kind of put your weight to that side.
Easy for you for say.
Yeah.
So, Eugenio, we are on top of the hill here.
The first hill.
How much more you got to, Eugenio?
I got 1, 2. Then we have we're just warming up. I guess we have to look at the highest one. That.
This is not the highest one, Eugenio?
Not right now, yeah.
And that river is way down there?
Yes. I guess from me, it's not that high because...
You're used to it?
I'm used to it. It's a kind of environment. Of course, like what we mentioned earlier, my conservation days as a ranger, you know.
This is nothing for you?
This is nothing for me. Coming with a 90-pound backpack where you have everything, your hammock, your food, and, you know, everything. Because we literally live in the jungle, you know. Yeah, doing cross-country patrols, you know, in the areas. Yeah, talking about the stream. Really, if you look at it down, it's steep, but nonetheless, it's important. And I think the steepness really contributes to its protection.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it's maybe flat, we'll have our trail running down there.
Yeah.
You know, and that's an impact. And that's an impact.
It is so far down.
So far down.
Yeah.
But but it's there, right there. See, I could see the water.
I see it glistening now. Yeah, I see it glistening there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's important to keep it like what I mentioned, you know, keeping filtering all the impacts of whatever pollution is coming from uphill.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Paul, let me get some impressions here from Paul. Paul, your impressions. We're on top of hill number 1 and I have some more to go.
Well, Chief, this is the beauty of being in rural Toledo and in being in this part of the country. It's all part of Belize. And Chief, you could smell the aroma of the natural rainforest. Nice. Good. We'll probably see a little bird life as we move. And
yeah, we're hearing the birds around.
And in case jaguar jump out, Chief, you know what to do.
Paul, don't mention that. Don't mention that.
Close your eyes, right?
Close our eyes too, right? And maybe, well, we want to kiss the future goodbye because...
no, the future is too good to lose.
Yeah. I noticed you have poison wood in here as well and the gumbolimbo tree, right? Because where the gumbolimbo tree is,
there's supposed
to be poison wood.
That would be in a different occasion, you know.
Only see gumbolimbo though?
You only see gumbolimbo, not the poison wood. Yeah.
The poison
no,
wood,
there's no.
That's true, I don't see it.
You don't see it.
I don't see the gumbolimbo burn by itself. Nice.
The only gumbolimbo in the whites there is because, you know, we have other habitats being produced. Bees, that's a good flower for bees. Also medicine, you know, for kidney that you boil down as the bark.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right there.
The red one is the gumbolimbo.
Gumbolimbo. The one that the skin that's peeling.
The one where guy skin the peel. The gumbolimbo tree always has like a skin the peel. Right?
Yeah.
That's a gumbolimbo tree.
Good then. So.
You think get a shot at that?
Okay.
That's a gumbolimbo tree.
Gumbolimbo
peeling there. Why they peel?
Paul, no, sorry, Chief. Really, it's a way of getting rid of the airborne seeds, right? Remember, trees, cocoon. You know, they would have vines. You have other seeds flowing, airborne seed, and if that land in its rough bark, it's going to grow.
Okay.
But this one, it's naturally
keeps shedding,
so to keep away. So there's what you call it's natural defense. That's a natural defense you're seeing there, you know, by peeling off the bark.
Okay. All right, so we head to hill number 2, or down and then up again.
Then we'll be going on a nice flat area.
Okay. Oops. I know, because this is, and then you got some big ants here, man.
Big ants?
Yeah, that one right there where they walk around here.
Those are leaf cutter ants.
Leaf cutter ants, and they cut your foot too, no?
Yeah. Leaf, they can only leaf.
Only leaf, no?
Only leaf.
All right. Well, we got it.
We got it.
Okay, leaf cutter ants. What are they? The ants have this trail clean, almost like a road.
Right.
You know, everything else is filled with leaves, but where the ants are traversing, you see it like a highway.
It's a highway.
So they build their own highway.
Right.
You notice, Christopher? See? They build their own
because
highway.
of the thousands of them walking, you know, they're cleaning it.
You are standing on their road.
Oh yeah. I'm obstacle. You see, these are actually farmer ants. They cut the leaf. You know, of any tree, any fruit trees, you know, could be mango, could be citrus. But actually what they're doing is that they are going to chew that, clean that. They have workers because they're divided into groups too. So they are the one, you know, to chew it down in their tunnel, which is, you know, can go 3, 4, 6 feet down on the ground. And what they eat is actually a kind of fungus. So they are called farmer ants.
Farmer ants.
They grow the fungus on the leaf.
But
and it's the fungus.
Sorry, go ahead.
And it's the fungus that they eat.
But I admire how they create their road, because look at this. You could see the difference right here.
Right.
It's right here. This is their road.
That's their road.
This is their road here.
Anytime you see them, let's say maybe like Like today, like you come tomorrow in the morning, you see a road.
Yeah.
You know that they have been here working.
They were working.
They're
so
working.
They clear
Yeah.
the path that they work on.
Right.
They don't just walk over the dead leaves.
Right.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah. Hard working
And
hands.
look at them, a whole lot of them down here.
And they were collective.
Yeah, they're organized.
They're organized. And as I always say, there's a lesson to be learned at
And this
nature.
big one here, who? This big one here?
That is still...
He look like the daddy Alan, eh?
No, he's not the soldier. He's still the worker.
Still a worker,
This
no?
one, the worker wants a small little one.
Small
that
little
wants
one.
to clean the leaf.
Uh-huh. So each one have their own
And then you
role.
have the soldier. The soldier is the one, the big ones that come on. They are the ones who guard the nest.
And they are the ones that will cut you.
Oh, they'll cut you. They'll cut you, definitely.
Yes, yes. Oops. And here, see, there's a good example of them taking the leaves.
Right.
Here's a good example of them taking the leaves. Look at that. See? You see them there? So they're moving back to their nest.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Just put your foot where it's flat. Like this. Here.
So you took me up, and you're bringing me down again.
We are going through the rolling hills.
I tell you.
Then we're going to cross the creek, then we're at the farm.
We'll cross the creek. We have to swim across it, or how?
We're going to walk around.
Oh, we walk around it.
It's slow right now.
Okay. Like that.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, but you have to make sure you use the step then correctly, or else if you use the step then wrong, you won't get smoke.
You see the importance of roots now?
Yeah.
You know?
Because the roots are really what we're walking on. The soil is holding little soil at here. If the roots were not here, we would not be able to walk like this.
We will be able to slide.
Yeah.
Now we're at the flat right now.
Okay.
Well, the only thing I could say here now, we're going to walk through this section of the forest. Let's use our senses, you know, the sense of smell right now.
What are we smelling for?
Orchid. It's a kind of orchid, but I'll tell you what kind of orchid.
Not the black orchid.
Not the black orchid.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
And the creek, well, you can see the creek better now from here where we are. Yeah. Since you're down on the flat.
Yeah, we're on the flat right now. Let me just find one.
And then we have to walk back, or we have a helicopter coming for us?
Unfortunately, we have to walk back.
Oh, we have to walk back. Okay. Okay. Careful.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you to be careful now. Imagine.
I think we have to help one another here.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's all about walking along as a team.
Yeah.
You know. This is what I was trying to let you guys smell. It's an orchid.
That's the orchid. Okay.
It's a wild orchid. You know, it's vanilla. It's a kind of orchid. You know, so it's vanilla. Again, this is an indicator that this forest is mature.
Okay.
You don't find orchids in areas that are disturbed. This is mature, and it's very important to keep the forest along. Again, orchids, they like humidity, you know, it's moisture because of the water, you know. So they grow very well. And as you can see, they're all around this place. And at times you can really smell them here because they're in season right now. They're getting ripe.
Natural. You did no one planted this. No human being came and said, okay, let's put some vanilla here.
No, these are wild. You know, these are the ones that, you know, our people use, you know, in terms of, you know, doing cacao drink, you know, so that you know, you have that tasty cacao drink.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, this is very important as part of the culture of cacao drinking.
Okay.
You know.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
All right. Okay, I don't think I could follow you so fast, so let's just take the time, yeah?
Just take your time there, Chief.
No.
I think if you can put your foot here, put it here, and then you come down.
Or can I do it?
Or you can do it that way too.
Let's see if I can reach this one.
Yeah.
Down here.
Yeah. Right. Careful.
Yeah, I didn't realize that
Yeah.
I would slide. Thanks. Let me
Yeah.
hold the shoulder.
Well, that's it. I'm here. I'm here for support. All
Good.
right. Good.
We made it down. And And I guess the water will be flowing through here. It was raining, no?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is again one of the tributary. It's a drainage.
Drainage, yeah.
Natural drainage for any water coming up slope. Now you have a close-up shot of the gombolimbo.
Gombolimbo, right.
See?
How it peels.
How it peels.
Yeah, so you can just haul this up, right?
Yeah, you can call it out, you see.
Do it again. Haul it up.
Gombolimbo.
We arrive at our destination, Witzil Hi Farm, in our final segment. We step aside to hear from our partners, the Belize Tourism Board, the BARI, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and Shell Belize Limited.
Land of the free by the carriage sea, our manhood we pledge to thy liberty.
Show your pride by respecting our national anthem whenever it's being played. We're blessed. We are free. We are proud. This is our Belize. Respect it, cherish it, love it.
Shell V-Power with 3 times more cleaning and friction-reducing molecules. Go well. Go Shell.
We are the Barry, offering you great products, good service, and of course, the lowest prices in the entire country. Visit us in Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio Cayo, Orange Rock, and now in San Pedro, La Isla Bonita. The Barry. Get more? Feel less.
Lijahel COVID-19 toh kwal shiwa qui reheb li poyanam kama reheb li toh mahi ni keskulat kheb lish bakun ebling ash kolomeb shlish akus kwang lish ju ameb sa shiw nak te chape asban lijahel li booster ha an yal behen bakun jo chik emang resh khawur bisinkil la khun shakhalil re nak tatruhang chisnum sinkil lijahel COVID-19 nak balep li poanam shkolomeb shbakun kwal usak chok reheb li kalibal moko tento ta nak tatboko re nak tat oy bening resh benil kabil marah re li booster ula anichak li banebal utkul la bakuna nakwang kalak akrisheb li karahomeb.
It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You that you and me that me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean?
Oh, it feels much cooler. Uh-huh. Why is that? Why?
Well,
Because we're closer to the creek?
We are close to the creek. We are under the shade. It's cool. And again, this is one.
And we're not climbing the hilltop?
Not yet.
And not coming down?
You see, that's why this is one of the services you would say that you'll get from forest cover. The coolness, no. And you'll experience that on the farm too, the way how we have our farm set up.
Okay.
And it just shows, so this is another indicator that it is humid here. See?
Oh.
Because all this growth, you know, it's humid, see? See?
Well, this is a fern-like?
They're small little ferns. Small little ferns, yeah. Yeah. Imagine that you're Tarzan.
Oh, these are the vines Tarzan would swing on, right? Well, I don't think I'll do any swinging today, Eugenio. And I'm not Tarzan for sure. Yeah. Oh, it's a long trail, Eugenio.
Yes, it is a long trail. Like what I said, we have a lot to.
But Eugenio, tell me something.
Uh-huh.
You walk this every day?
Yes, Chief.
Every single day you walk this?
Yes, sometimes I make 2 trips, 4 trips, depending what I'm doing.
Okay.
You know, if we bring material, you know, for, you know, maybe construction, maybe 6 trips.
How you get the produce out from behind you?
We actually
Have to bucket?
we have to bucket
On your shoulders?
on
You
your
have any
shoulder.
horses or
On
mules
no,
that you
no,
use?
no. Because of the trail condition, I don't think I can bring mule or horse here. And we are trying to get the access here. You know, maybe you can be able to get it this dry season. And if we have the access, definitely, Chief, you'll be stepping from your vehicle into my farm. And I hope you can do that. And
Hopefully
then
one day.
and then you have to come back.
Yeah, but I do appreciate this though, because
Mhm.
what this has done is given us a whole show. The road to the farm.
Yeah, the road.
Show number 1. And then of course we look at the farm.
So here, Chief, at the end of the road, we talk about milpa here.
Oh, milpa?
Milpa.
Okay, milpa is where you planted corn, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
This is the slash and burn.
Slash and burn,
You
uh-huh.
can see the logs. You can see the stump. You know, it's coming back. This is about 2 years ago.
Okay, so
You know, you see, so now you could say this is like a pioneer forest coming back
Uh-huh.
at this stage, right? The fast-growing trees are coming back. You know, so you can see that this has been cut. This is the stump coming back. Yeah.
And it's regenerating it. Mhm. That's the beauty of the forest, no, Eugenio? It regenerates itself, right?
Well, one of the lessons I think really we need to understand as people, meaning everybody, you know, is that you give chance to Mother Nature, it can come back, it can heal itself, really, you know, and again, by providing that kind of support to it, you can faster the growth or fasten the recovery, whether it's in trees, whether it's in wildlife, or whether it's in water.
Okay.
Again, we all see that on the farm.
Good.
You know.
Let's go. I can't wait to reach the farm. But it seems like we have a long wait. Are we halfway yet?
Chief, we're almost there now.
Oh, okay then. Good.
I guess I don't want to put a number to it, but maybe the next 5 minutes we're there.
Okay.
You know.
But you got some serious flies wrong here too. One nearly kissed me.
Well, it's a welcome. It's a welcome.
Mhm.
You know what? Again, that's the language of nature. You know,
Mhm.
that's the language of nature. If you see a feather flying, if you smell leaves, you know, or you see flower blooming, something is happening. It's talking to you.
All right.
It's just a matter of realizing it and making that strong connection.
Okay.
You know, Chief, I don't want to pass here without telling you about medicinal plants.
Medicinal plants. Let's learn again.
Here, it's a type of. In Mopan, we call it komopokche, meaning it has like a fish smell.
Yeah. You sure this not come out of the sea?
No, well, Chief, I mean, look at it. It's growing on the.
Exactly.
On,
It smells
right
like
here.
fish for true.
Uh-huh.
So what's this all about?
Anyway, Chief, this one here is really good for pain.
Uh-huh.
When we have children having fever, we would, you know, like, depending on the forehead you plant it, you put it, bandage it. If you have pain, you know, over your, not your heart.
Why, you would suck out your heart or?
Maybe not pain, but broken hearted then.
Oh.
Pain on your knees. You bind it. You know, but you have got to be careful. You kind of stay away from drinking cold water, or even taking a shower for at least maybe the most 3 days.
Why is that?
Because our people tend to believe this leaf is heat. It has heat. So it's, you know, taking out that arthritis pain from you, even chest cold, you know. This is the remedy that we use. And I always use it.
Okay.
I always use it. You see, at COVID time, this is one of the leaves that we use to boil with other recipe. Put one leaf into among the other rest of the leaves. One leaf.
And what happens if you overdose yourself with it?
You could kill yourself. With
Oh,
this, yes. There's an experience with somebody that I know who have drunk a lot. He almost killed himself. You know. And my father has a practical experience with this. He has pneumonia, right, water in his lungs. He always, every day in the morning, he would go by the creek side but this, grounded in water and then wetting his chest, it helped him. In fact, the doctor tell you know what, you only have 6 months to live, but he's alive.
Okay.
He's alive. This is the plant that helped him a lot.
What a magical leaf, man.
Yes, it is. It
yeah,
is.
but you can't overdo it like everything
You
else.
can't overdo it. You can't overdo it. Yeah.
You have to know the right dosage. So get the expert. I think the important message here is get the expert, somebody that knows. No, but we had stopped at the leaf cutter ant's nest, so I don't want to escape that.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever knock that nest, you'll be swarmed with ants, right?
Right.
Paul, keep your stick away from there.
Yes. Really, this is growing. This is a new nest. What happened is that there will be so many queens in this nest afterwards, like so many years, like 2-3 years after that, there's going to be another queen. Then it moves to like a colony. They're like bees. So actually, a new queen makes another new nest. And she's going to lay thousands of eggs. So then after that, they like go into any area, and dig in there and make their nests. Yeah, that's how they move.
So if somebody would disturb this nest right now, which we definitely won't do, if somebody would disturb this nest right now, the soldiers would attack, right?
The soldiers will come up and find out, hey, who is invading, or and they're going to defend.
They're going to defend.
They're going to defend, yeah.
And so you'll find yourself covered with ants eventually.
And the cut itself
Yeah.
will cut you deep, and you're going to bleed.
But they would cover you, right? They would just invade you and cover you, right? And that's the danger of these.
Yeah,
these type of ants.
So you don't disturb them.
You don't
Slight
disturb them.
vibration, they come out.
Yeah.
They're very sensitive.
Yeah.
So it's working?
Yeah, it's working. And then I'll try and forget that it happened anyway. So. Yeah. And the thing is this, Eugenio, my producer Abadia says to do it again.
Redo it again?
So that you get the camera must pass and let the grass cut me again. No, that's cruelty. He said because they did not get that on camera, I must pass again and be cut again. No, I let her do it this time.
It's real.
It's real, yeah. I'll give her the experience. Cutting grass. But I think like actually springs out at you.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't too close to it.
No,
it's just like it.
Only one hook catches you, the rest fall in.
The rest fall in, yeah.
That's what happens. You stretch it, right? Then after that, you get in line and whoop.
That's right.
Hook you.
The road to the farm. And what you're doing now? What you're pulling up here?
This is it, see? You need to know how to pull it, Chief.
And what's this?
You need to. This
is the same cutting grass?
Cutting grass.
You serious?
See?
What grabbed me just now?
This, feel it. Put your fingers, just careful. Feel it. There's some small hooks.
Wow. Yeah.
If you do it like that, feel that.
So it's okay. But if it's glued, you do so, you raise all of them.
Bangkit, huh?
To sign up?
Bye. What can I Yeah, see? Oh, which bangkit, yeah. Kulik koben man. Kulik trapiche, see?
So what grabbed me just now?
This is it right there. See what happened?
But it's like a magnet.
You went like that, right? See? But this is the opposite way of doing it. You could feel the serrated edge.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
But if I do so,
don't worry about it. It's going to cut you. That's why they call it cutting grass. Yeah, you see, it hooks.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
I think we redid this. We redid it, but not with you.
Not with me. So that's what happened just now. Well, I'm getting a good workout for sure.
Definitely. You will feel new tomorrow.
Definitely.
New man with new energy.
So let's hold on again, Eugenio.
Oh, sorry.
I know you're used to running here, but not me.
Sorry, Chief. Actually, it's naturally.
Naturally, knew you would go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, yeah.
And we still have a few more minutes, right?
Yeah. You see, that's the other side. Is the farm.
Okay.
We're almost there now.
Almost there.
Almost there. And I think once we cross the creek, maybe we could talk here about.
And I have to swim.
Sunburn.
I want to be reminded. I don't have to swim across the creek, right?
No, we don't. We're gonna walk right now. But if you want to take a swim, we got a big pool there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we might ask about to
Yeah, we could do that.
test it out.
Yeah. Anyway, like what we are saying, we walk through the riparian zone, and this is what is happening here around forests, around streams, where you have milpas being cut.
Okay.
But nonetheless, this is 2 years ago, and it's coming back.
It's coming back. Yeah.
It's coming back. But what we are seeing here is that the 66 feet has not been respected. And again, we have our laws, then Belizean laws that guides it. That you have agriculture, you have forest, you have lands act or lease lands act, where they're enshrining that. And what I want to share is that it's important for us really to keep this, because Chief, definitely you have enjoyed walking, and I would say that let's leave the 66 feet. At the end of the day, we can still enjoy walking through the forest. We meet birds, we meet leaf cutter ants, and even the
cutting grass.
The cutting grass, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So this is an amazing experience. I could see this being a tourism experience.
Well, Chief, that is one of the ventures that we want to do.
Yeah.
Who knows? You might come back
as a tourist.
As a tourist.
This is a real thing.
Right.
No fabrication here.
No fabrication here. Be a tourist in your own country, right?
Be a tourist in your own country.
Right.
And it's so beautiful, I keep saying that Belize is the most beautiful country in the world.
Chief, we're fortunate,
We are fortunate.
We are fortunate enough. And that's another discussion by itself too.
Yeah.
By itself, where you have a lot of areas being left as forests, but it's contributed, it has a good impact for biodiversity, forest cover, food, medicine, recreation, It's important.
Nature has blessed you with wealth untold.
Well, Chief, I guess the founding fathers and the person who have made that song really has seen the beauty.
Yes.
And let's keep the beauty too, for future Belizeans to come and enjoy that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because what I see around me is wealth untold. Where else you go in there and find, look how tall and trees. I mean, look at this.
You can.
Wealth untold.
Depending how you look at it, you want to look at wealth untold.
Yeah.
To get your wealth, your health, right?
And your wealth.
And your wealth, if you want to.
I don't want this one to be slide untold though. Because this one look kind of leaf on here.
No, Chief, I think you're good. You're good.
Doing good, yeah.
You're good,
Okay. The next thing you know is a slide untold. All right, here we go. But it's quite an adventure. Even at 73, I'm enjoying it. So.
You know what? Good. It's all in the mind, Chief.
I know, I agree with you. I couldn't agree more. I don't feel that age. No, I see a creek here, the creek here.
No. Chief, tell me what you see now.
I see the Tatai. Huh?
Look at the greenery here.
This is beautiful.
This is the greenery here.
But can I get on one of those vines like Tarzan and just swing across?
Well, no, Chief, but if you want to take a swim in there, maybe you could do that.
No, not right now. I think I prefer to do the show first.
Oh, you want work first?
Yes, and then maybe afterwards. All right. Hold on. Maybe I can't move this as fast as you.
Yes, Steve.
All right, here we go.
This is a little bit of challenge, right?
This is a challenge here because you ever make one mistake and you're gone.
Yeah. But no, I'm here
Hold on.
to support.
Let me show that.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Now, caution here. What is it when somebody mop the floor slippery and wet, right?
Slippery and wet.
Right, something like that, yeah.
So these rocks are very slippery.
Yeah, depending, see, because of the moss, see, because of the humidity. You know, you have moss growing here, you have mud in there. You know.
So we got to be careful how we tread on these rocks.
Yes.
Okay.
Careful how we tread on those rocks.
Looks simple, but they're not that simple.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, you could do a great ranger.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
My next life, I guess.
Yeah. Right across is the farm.
So, we are in the creek, basically, because we are standing on a rock in the creek.
Right.
Okay. So, tell me, when this creek is flooded, because it's not flooded right now, how do you manage?
Chief, that's an adventure by itself. You know, either you swim across or you know, have rope tied around you while you know, for safety purpose.
Because the water has a current, yeah.
You know, this is a fall here.
This like a little fall.
This really, when it's flooded, is strong. You know, it can, you know, shake you.
Okay.
Really, and of course, safety precaution. You have to do it barefoot. If you got your boots,
you slip on these stones.
No, it can drag you.
Oh, yeah?
When the water fill in your boots, it can drag you down.
Oh, okay.
So for safety purpose, we always tell people, and even my family members, walk barefoot. But we have another option. If this is too full and it's narrow and it's high, the way we measure it is about the knee, and there is a spot, and if it's flowing there, that indicates to us we can't move. We can't cross it there.
From there, that feeds this.
Yeah. So definitely it's a no-go. Then we go up to the creek up there, which is wider, and it's it has less strength, less current, and that's how we cross.
And then when you cross, it has a similar path like the one we came up on the other side.
Yeah, we have a road back there on the other side.
I like how you call Lily Part Road, but let's call them roads for today, right?
Well, let's say the road to trail now.
The road to trail. Let me follow you then.
Yeah. Careful,
yeah, because this is slippery. Once it's green like that. Okay, hold on.
Careful, Chief. Careful.
Okay.
I think your foot's gonna get.
I think I can maybe go from this one to here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me hold my stick though.
If you were me though, I'm short-legged.
You hold my microphone for me.
Yeah.
All right, and then I want to do this. Hold on.
Chief, you got it.
Thank you. Let me continue now. I hope I don't meet another one like that.
No, you'll be meeting it.
Okay.
Yeah. You're good, Chief. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
This is beautiful. All right. And if you're right behind you, we'll leave the cameraman behind here.
All right. Chief,
this one is a bit tricky here.
Right now,
yeah, because this one, I mean, it looks simple like you just stand up on a stone, but see, look at that.
Yeah.
I just want to do it for the camera purpose, see?
Yeah. See?
Okay, look at this. Okay, that's that. This slides, you see?
See? Yeah.
Right, this is how you slide. You stand up bad here and you go straight down.
So careful,
okay.
That's why you always need to. Yeah,
no, this feels horrible. When I say horrible, I mean this feels, yeah.
Put your foot there, Chief, yeah.
And then we get this one down here.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. And here we go again. Got it. This one is also slippery.
Yeah, always slippery. Me who has walked a lot, sometimes I make the mistake.
You slide down sometimes?
I slide sometimes.
Well, I could see why. Because this, you could never, look at this.
Yeah.
I put my stick here, my stick is going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a baboon saying hello?
We have baboons here, you know?
Yeah, I heard a hello just now.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, like that.
And then we go up here?
Yeah, come up here, Chief. Yeah. Careful. Then you come down this way.
Okay.
Almost through this bad piece.
And we go this side. I can hear my producer behind me saying, And And she's much younger than I am.
Yeah, Chief, I know, but don't worry, she's going to enjoy it while we reach there.
Yeah. Okay, so we go up here.
Yeah.
Now, hold this microphone for me again, and then let me pull on you. All right, good. Okay.
All right, careful, Chief. Let's walk.
I know you got to be careful walking here. You don't just walk for walk's sake. You gotta look where you're going.
This is you're aware that you're walking.
Yes.
But sometimes I walk here, like sometimes my head is in the cloud. I just walk. I don't know where I'm going, or just when I realize I'm already home. At the farm.
And you sleep behind here?
We live on the farm.
You live on the farm?
I live on the
Okay.
farm. Yeah.
Oops. Oh.
Careful.
Yeah, that was slippery just now.
I think much later it's going to be dry.
Yeah.
Much later,
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So we have almost reached your farm, no?
Yeah, we're on the farm right now.
This is your farm?
This is the
so
farm.
we are on your farm?
We are on my farm.
Okay.
And the reason why we have this forest is because we are still maintaining the 66 feet.
Okay.
That's why it seems that it's just forest, but it's not. This is part of the farm.
This is part of the farm.
It's part of the zone of the farm, and we will talk about that too later.
And you left this the way it is, right?
It is, yeah.
And you said there's a waterfall over there?
Right. This is
Okay.
the canal right there.
And it goes to that fall.
It goes to that fall.
And then there's a deeper hole just below the fall,
That
I
is the
take it.
fa- yeah,
It's
it
usually
is.
that's the case.
Yes, that's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Then you have another one. So it's two falls.
Okay.
Way far down below.
All right.
You know. Yeah.
So we need to go up this hill again?
We're going on the side now, please.
Okay. Up the hill?
Up the hill, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let's go.
Let's go.
Quite an adventure. Enjoying it.
Hey, thank you, Chief. Thank you. Once you enjoy it, I'm happy.
Well, I like visiting places like these, that are not usually accessible. Let me hold on you here.
Okay.
We're on the farm, so we don't want to be on the farm and sliding down on the farm.
Yes.
So how we do this one now? Because we have to go up, right?
We're going up. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going up. If you want me to hold
Yeah,
the
you
mic.
hold this because.
Yeah.
Can I hold on to these?
Yes, you can hold to that.
So Paul is a soldier, so he knows. Hold on, let me.
Paul
hold
is a soldier.
Take your time, Chief.
Yeah, take your time.
Take your time.
Okay. Up more?
Hold on, Chief. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get my firm footing.
That's it.
Wow. We're up here, right?
Yeah, we are up here. Just take your
All
time.
of us on the summit because we got higher for go.
Actually, it's high, but it's a temple.
It's a temple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I agree.
Okay.
One more.
One more. One more.
And go here. And we still have higher to go.
Yeah, a bit more.
Yeah.
Call it 100 feet maybe.
100 feet more?
Right there to that sign. To that sign.
Go. And this water here. Tell me about this water. Where it's coming from?
Chief.
Where is this water coming from?
Actually, let me tell you, we're coming to do this as a success story.
Tell me.
Okay. What happened here is that the farm then really is 19 years, 15 days.
19 years, 15 days.
Exactly. I started my farm on 2004, 1st of March. 2004, 1st of March. When I got in here, this is slow bush, it's dry, it's cracked, there's no stream.
Okay.
So this has recharged based on the practices that we have done on the farm. You know, so I have drinking water here, and that's when Diego, come here. That is when we started to live.
Oh,
Diego.
Come on, Diego.
And that's my other second grandson.
Okay, so Diego lives out here with you?
He grew here.
Okay.
Come on.
Hi, Diego. How you doing?
Hi, you could achieve.
How you doing, Diego?
Good.
You live out here?
Yes.
What all do you learn out here?
Plant.
You learn the plants and so with granddad?
He's actually 1 year, no sorry, 1 week when he reached here as a baby.
Okay.
And
So
that's
1 week old.
1 week old. And that's the time when this water started to flow.
Okay.
It took 9 years for it to flow.
And it flows continuously?
Continuously now. That's why when it started to flow, the family reached here. Because this is our source of drinking water. You know?
No, this.
And he was actually the baby when they started to flow.
No, as an expert, I know you got that water tested. What's the quality of it?
Well, Chief, I don't have the testing, but it's really, it's drinkable. It's drinkable, and it's, to me, it's nothing wrong. I've been monitoring it, you know, up so
It's
far.
plain water. So
It's
it's
plain
okay.
water.
It flows.
I don't know if you want to taste it, Chief.
Well, not a taste, man, because I'm thirsty.
No container, no.
Yeah, you drink it right, so.
You could do it, Chief, like with your hand, yeah.
All right, let's go taste this water.
Yeah.
Let's go taste this water, man. All right.
But I will explain a lot more on this success story, Chief.
Okay,
You
so
know.
I do this.
How you feel, Chief?
Feel cool, nice, like it's in a fridge.
You see?
Like it's coming out of a refrigerator. So what I do is just sip some like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Most of our water here is drinkable. I don't think it has any kind of.
No, I don't sense anything in there. I'm not a water expert, but I know when water is running like this, it's usually okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's running. It's cleaning itself, right?
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that, Chief. As you know, what we're doing with water management here.
Okay.
You know, on the farm. Yeah.
So let's go up.
So let's go up. Oh, you see, I'm taking away your water.
Yeah, and I need this. You might not need it, but I need it.
We'll take a break shortly after.
Uh-huh. Yeah. See some more of this, the ants on the road here?
Yes, we got a big nest out there.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, they are serious. They one are serious. The one got sold down everybody with it.
Yeah, they're the guards.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Full works. Wow. What you got abundant ants here?
Yes, because you see big roads here too.
Uh-huh.
But I'll tell you why they're around. I will explain to you because they're important to me too.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Look at this road.
Yeah.
Look how clean this road. Look at this. It's almost like a highway. It's almost like they did a highway. Let me Chris see this. See, they do their own highway. Look at it. Almost like they do their own highway. And they're going up Paul Pants directly. And they continue on that and their own highway down right down. Huh. Serious ants. Well organized.
Well, Chief.
Cacao.
We can sit down here and talk. This is the entrance of the farm. This is where, once again, Witzil Hi Farm.
Witzil is the name? Is a name? Or?
Yes, Witzil Hi Farm. Witzil meaning hilly. That's a Mupan word, Witzil.
Witzil.
And Hi is a kind of stone that is like sharp like a sandpaper, really sharp. It cuts you too, which is pounded into sand. That is used as a base for pottery making.
Okay.
That's the Hi. It's a stone. So there's a lot of stones here. You'll see it when we walk through the farm.
Witzil Hi Farm.
Witzil Hi Farm. Witzil Hi Farm. Hi.
Uh-huh.
Witzil Hi Farm.
Witzil Hi Farm.
Right, you got it.
All right, Witzil Hi Farm.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I see some benches over there, though.
What's that?
I'm looking at the benches.
Go ahead. Yeah, Chief. That's what I say. I invite you, and and again, well, Chief, welcome. Really, it's an honor and a gratitude that I express that you're here. Paul, of course. Finally, we need to get Celia here. And Chris and Miss Ava, welcome. And I think this is where really the real pleasure of, or the, what you call it, the real storytelling of the farm. In such a way we want to do it so that our friends in Belize or Belizean brothers can know what exactly the practices that we're doing here. You know, Chief, you can sit down.
Under the shade of the cacao tree.
Right there. All right.
All right, under the shade of the cacao tree.
All
But
right.
you know, our national motto says, sub umbra floreo, right? Under the shade we flourish.
Under the shade we flourish. We're still flourishing under the shade of the
Under
cacao,
shade
though.
of the cacao. So
Right.
we'll flourish there for a little while.
Yeah.
And we'll just end our first show here.
Right.
And then we continue with the farm in our second show. So
Right.
look out for the tour of the farm. We are on Witzil Hi Farm, right? Now, I want to hear what Paul has to say about the trek up here because he knows he's an old army man, so he's supposed to know about jungles and what have you. Tell us about that trek there, Paul.
Snake and jaguar.
Chief, this is a wonderful experience for all Belizeans and visitors to Belize to come because it's natural. There's nothing artificial about it. Chief, I enjoy walking the towns and the city streets when I get a chance to be out in the towns and cities. But equally, I think this is what makes Belize special because we get a chance to walk the streets of the city and towns. But when we come out into the rural setting like this one, we get a totally different experience. It's a wonderful experiences wherever we are. But this one is unique because, Chief, it's not only hilly, the terrain, but it has its valley, it has a natural stream, you hear the water running.
It's beauty.
And the beauty, and of course, we were very fortunate to walk with Mr. Eugenio Ah, who knows, because we've passed thousands of trees and leaves, and all of them have their herbal value, Chief. And I guess that for anybody who haven't had this experience in life, this is an opportunity to come into the rural Toledo, another rural area of the country. Chief, this is what you call one of a special experience.
And Eugenio, if somebody wants to come and tour your farm, can they call you and make an appointment?
Yes, they can call me at my number 634-9021.
634-9021. 634-9021.
Right, and then I have an email address. It's euah51@gmail.com.
EUAH@gmail.
51@gmail.com.
EUAH at
51 at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Okay.
That's how I would manage to communicate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for Chief, for those watching the Belize Watch program, don't feel it's far and it's over challenging. It's a I call it a health and a nature walk, Chief.
It is healthy because I feel much better doing this, than when I started. So it's been a wonderful experience and a wonderful day, coming on the road to the farm. We call this one the road to the farm because we're going to do our next segment, our next show, which will be the farm itself, right? So I can sense a lot of love for Belize, a lot of love for nature, and so when we choose to love, we usually say Belize and beyond. Thanks for choosing love.
For love.
Belize Watch. Knowledge of the past, impacting the present, building the future.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You that you